That all down, guys. Let's get on to our first main topic here, shall we? And that first topic is this. You know, John Wick kind of exploded onto the scene. Everybody forgets Keanu Reeves' career was dead again. Before John Wick came out, he was making a bunch of little movies that nobody cared about. And frankly, John Wick kind of sounded like the next one. Then the trailer came out. By the way, 1 month before the movie opened. For everybody who wants trailers, 9 months before the movie comes out. John Wick didn't drop his trailer till 1 month before the movie came out. And it caught everybody's attention, and we've loved John Wick ever since. Well, now we got the next installment of the John Wick empire, Ballerina, with Ana de Armas. I became a lot more interested in this when I saw her in the James Bond film. That was probably the best part of that whole movie. And, you know, at CinemaCon, we all expected that we were going to get a John Wick cameo. And then they showed us stuff at CinemaCon like, that's a lot of John Wick. And then I spoke to somebody at Lionsgate and they said, oh no, this is basically John Wick 4.5. I'm like, really? Yeah. He goes, don't get me wrong. It's Ana de Armas' movie, but there's a lot of more Keanu Reeves in it than, say, Robert Downey Jr. in Spider-Man Homecoming, right? So still a side character, but kind of major. Well, they've dropped the first official poster for this film. And do you have it there, Jonathan?
Yeah, I got it right there.
Here's the first thing where up on her back, she's covered in tattoos. Up on her back, it says Lux in Tembrius, which I believe stands for light in darkness, which is very hopeful. Then, of course, all the tats on the back and stuff like that. They released the first main trailer. I thought it looked really good. There was a big delay because they said that they wanted to put a few more. I spoke to somebody at Lionsgate. They said, the movie's good. It's a John Wick universe film. It needed more action. And so they went back and filmed some more big set pieces for action to put into it, which I don't mind at all. The movie comes out in the summer, right? July, I think is when it comes out, July of 2025. So, which is a delay from when it was originally supposed to come out, but there you have it. Anyway, I think the poster looks great. June 2026.
No, June 6th of 2025.
Oh, June. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Woo. So listen,
that's an early trailer.
I love the look of it. And here's the thing. Normally, not all the time, but when a poster gets dropped, usually within the next couple of days, a trailer or another spot gets dropped. So I'm kind of expecting another, even though we're still like 5-6 months away, but another Ballerina trailer. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Manscaped. Guys, with the holidays creeping up faster than you can imagine, I've got something jolly to share with you. If you want to look sharp for all those festive gatherings and maybe finally win that Best Groomed at the Family Dinner Award, check out Manscaped's latest masterpiece, the Chairman Pro Package. Trust me, it's like Rudolph for your face, guiding you to a smooth, irritation-free shave. So let's talk about the main star here, the Chairman Pro Electric Foil Shaver. This shaver comes with 2 skin-safe blade heads. There's the 4-blade foil for that clean, close shave, and a stubble trimmer if you're keeping a bit of that rugged look. Guys, this thing has Flex Adjust technology, so it adapts to the contours of your face and neck, giving you a smooth shave without the irritation. And yes, it's waterproof, so you can use it right in the shower, no mess. They've also included Power Shave Gel, which makes every shave glide smoothly and the face shave smoother to keep your skin calm, hydrated, and free from razor bumps. So if you're ready to upgrade your grooming game, head over to manscaped.com and use my code CAMPEA to get 20% off plus free shipping. That's manscaped.com using the code CAMPEA. Your face deserves this level of care. Anyway, Sean, you had a chance to see, number one, what do you think about the poster? I think it's kind of perfect for what we've got so far, and what's your expectation level like, anticipation level like? What are you expecting out of Ballerina?
Yeah, so as for the poster, it has that John Wick aesthetic to it, that vibe, kind of on all the levels, the vibrant color scheme, just even a tattoo. You don't realize how much like that massive John Wick tattoo on his back. And then you see it on her and you go, that is some of that iconic John Wick imagery. Of course, she's holding a gun. So it just feels like it belongs in that world. As for the movie itself, I think we all watched John Wick, and one of the things almost everyone took away from it was the world building here. Everything feels so in depth, like there's more stories to tell, and you want to explore the Continental, and everywhere he goes, it feels like that could be its own spinoff. So we're getting a spinoff, and as you mentioned, she was great in No Time to Die.
She was so good in that.
And so you go, a movie of that with the vibe and aesthetic of John Wick, that sounds great. Now, Len Wiseman is directing it, and I like him, but I don't think he's a Chad Stahelski. So that
I agree.
In a sense, it's not that I dislike him, but he was almost my biggest concern. And so when they said they were doing the reshoots and Stahelski's going to come in and punch up the action, you go, well, even that fills in the gaps right there of what I was a little bit concerned about. And the first trailer they put out, I went, that's what I wanted that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah. But correct me, did Len Wiseman direct Underworld?
Yes.
Okay, it was him who directed Underworld, right? That's always been a movie to me that the premise was better than the execution. Like I remember I watched the first Underworld, I'm like, I didn't love this movie, but I love a bunch about it, and I'm excited for a sequel. But then they didn't get much better moving forward and all that kind of stuff.
It's kind of the same feeling. It feels like a franchise where I've watched the movies more than makes sense in light of how much I actually like it. Because I'm always waiting to like it more than I actually do. But there is always something there that's like, I almost really like this, but not quite.
I'm curious. Oh, sorry, Ray. I'm curious because you brought up the Continental.
Yes.
And I remember the first time I watched John Wick, one of the very first things to come out of there is like, I would watch an entire series just about this hotel. Like the whole mythology they're building here is crazy. Did you end up seeing the Continental?
So I watched the first episode. Same exact feeling. Like, oh, it would be cool if we dove into this. And they did the show, watched the first episode, and it was fine, but not good enough that I watched the second episode.
I was the exact same way, except I got through 2 episodes, and I was like, it's fine. But I kind of gave up on it.
And it didn't feel like it had that vibrant life of the world of John Wick.
Yeah.
That, like, you know, the action wasn't quite as good, but it was good for television. But even like the color scheme, where everywhere John goes, it feels so alive. And it was missing from the Continental. And so everything that you loved about the Continental in the movies felt absent from the show.
Yeah. And maybe it finished strong. I'll just never know.
I just never know.
I just, without seeing this movie, do you guys see this taking the mantle from John Wick? Like, do you see this?
I would have. I 100% would have.
Because Keanu Reeves can't do this forever, right?
Except that, well, remember, the plan was that John Wick 4 was going to be it. That's why it has the ending that it has. The problem is, it was the biggest John Wick film they'd ever done. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants more. And they've all but confirmed they're going to do a John Wick 5. So, like, I think maybe the original idea was maybe Ana de Armas, like, kind of picks it up from there. But now John Wick is kind of like the way Hawkeye.
Right.
Jeremy Renner.
Kind of like the way Jeremy Renner was supposed to take over Mission Impossible.
And then it just didn't quietly disappear.
I like his Mission Impossible movie, by the way. I like it, but it just didn't do it. So I don't know. That's the answer. Like, maybe they do John Wick 5 and Ana de Armas is a big part of it. I don't know.
You know who I'm dying to see again? Kane. Kane was such a good.
Oh, he was so.
We don't know what happens to him.
Yeah, I hope he makes an appearance somewhere down the line. I hope that character is not gone.
I actually, because this is a prequel, but I'm wondering if this is just me theorizing. I wonder if there's going to be a post-credit scene in Ballerina where time jumps to the other side of John Wick 4 to continue on to John Wick 5.
They did a bunch of reshooting. Maybe they worked that into it. That's actually a really good thought. Anyway, guys, the question is for you. First poster for Ballerina is now out. Where's your expectation level like? What's your excitement level like? Could you not care less about it? Super stoked for it? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.